Welcome. Today I want to show you how AI and OneEmail offer you a set of tools to have a lot more productive day. My name is Luis Santana, I am founder of OneEmail, and I'm excited to show you how the tool works. This is the first look you're going to have when you are at your inbox. As you can see, we work in having a very clean UI, something that you're going to find in clean article platforms like Medium, because that's what we're looking for. We want to have it clean, want to understand at a glance what is going on, and to have it something pleasant to our eyes. And among the tools we offer to make your day more productive, it is to show you in a concise way what it is in each email, so you can take decisions even before you open it. As you can see, every email here offers an AI summary. Not only that, you can take a look that there are attachments to an email as well. And if you do have an invitation, for example, to a calendar invite, so here I have this management meeting, you can quickly see that this meeting was canceled. If it was not canceled, you also would be able to RSVP right at your inbox. Even before opening the email, we're going to show you the buttons yes, maybe, or no, so you can already take the decision there and mark your email as done. Marking your email as done essentially means that you're going to archive this email. So this is the analog of archive emails in Gmail or Outlook. And in OneEmail, it just means that this email is hidden from you. You can, of course, still search them, open them, so on and so forth. But this really helps you to have a cleaner inbox. Another great feature of OneEmail is having email threads in a chat. Email threads have been a pain for a long time. You need to scroll back and forth. You have text being hidden, text being collapsed. They are huge. And this is already solved. We have chat apps like iMessage, WhatsApp, and Telegram. And why aren't we using such a thing for our own emails? That's where OneEmail can also leverage AI. So we use AI to parse your emails to a text format and having them in a much easier way to read. So here you can see that we have one email thread that is presented in chat mode. We can see which message have an attachment to it. If we click it, we are able to preview just like any chat app you're going to have. And because we want to use AI to offer you the best out of it, we also have this generate with AI where you can generate a reply with a simple prompt. So if you type any prompt like ask details about the graphic image and hit generate, AI will generate a reply to you. As you can see, the generated reply already used my name. It already gets the name of the person in the context of the message. So John has sent me this message, therefore the generated reply, we use John in the beginning of the email. And one thing that you also can notice, it is that because the entire thread is using a more informal tone, my generated reply is also using an informal tone. And that will be applied by every thread you use. One also very interesting note is for expats. So for example, I live in Germany, but I'm not from Germany. Every time a landlord sends me a message, OneEmail can already translate in the chat view for me, show this message in English, and every time I ask it to generate a reply, it will already generate this reply in English, even though I have asked for it with my prompt in English. This is very helpful for expats, but not only that, for my day-to-day, even communicating in English. And after that, you can just hit send the message and the message will be sent. Another way we use AI in our project is to separate our inbox. We all know that Gmail, for example, offers labels, Outlook offers folders, but creating those rules are very complicated. You need to use keywords, you need to use something very specific to separate and classify it automatically, and it doesn't always work. So that's why we use AI, and the way you create rules to separate your emails on AI, you just give a description. So for example, you can see that I have this client request inbox, and I can simply use a description saying emails containing quoting for price of a project, understanding planning of a project, or emails directed to my domain at freelancer.com, let's say. This will be used by AI to automatically classify your emails into this inbox. Same is valid for newsletters. So with the growth of Substack, we all are consuming more and more newsletters. And not only use AI to automatically classify to that, so you always have your newsletter in one inbox, but we also offer you this feed style view where you can see your newsletters just like a social media. So you can partially already see the content of your newsletter, and as soon as you click on show more, you're going to be able to read your favorite newsletter. As soon as you are done, you can just mark as done, and now you have your clean box once again. And because I don't want to be bothered with notifications, I can, for example, say that I want all my receipts being delivered to my finances inbox. I want to have all the invoices and purchase I made delivered to the finances inbox. So this is something I don't really need to be constantly checking. I can take a look every now and on, and that makes my life a lot easier and with a lot less distractions. Of course, for some emails, if you think this is not the right place for them to be, you can always move them direct to the inbox that you think it makes sense. For example, here I have this Coinbase classified as marketing email because it's just notifying about drop on fees. But I can say, okay, I actually want it to move to finances, and this will be delivered to finances. Every time I do that, one email will ask me, okay, do you want to deliver all those emails to finances, all the emails from Coinbase, and it will be from then on. We also have the concept of skip inbox. Essentially, those means I want to skip every email to this inbox, and this is just a hidden inbox where you're going to be able to access through your side menu. So there you're going to see your skip inbox. But we've talked about distractions. And one of the tricks that marketing do to distract you and to make you consume more content is to use a lot of poppy colors. Our brain gets attracted to those visuals, and it is very easy to get distracted and end up falling for a lot of the marketing that we maybe don't want to. That's why we offer you the possibility of always using your email in grayscale. So this is one example of one email that I am having in grayscale right now. Originally, that's how it looks like. It is a lot more colorful, but I want to make them boring. I don't really want to have it poppy colors calling my attention because this is just extra distraction on my life. And talking about the email view, the regular email view, one thing we offer right there, it is the ability to reply with a side-by-side reply. So as you can see here, I started replying this email, and instead of having to scroll back and forth to see the points I have to reply to or what the person mentioned in the past, I can just take a look here on the left side and I can simply draft my reply on the right. That is a lot more intuitive and a lot easier for me to craft a response. Of course, you have the alternative of making your life even easier and generate a reply with AI. And this is the same action as you would do on your chat view. So if you click here, you just add a prompt and you're going to have your reply generated. OneEmail is a place for you to connect as many accounts as possible. One thing I struggled in the past is to deal with a freelancing email account, a third-party email account, and my old account of emails that I have since I'm a teenager. OneEmail offers you the ability to very easily connect any email account you want. So as you can see here, I have a few email accounts connected and I can simply click on add account. This will ask me if it is a Google account, an Outlook account, or just an SMTP/IMAP account. If it is a Google Outlook account, it is very easy. You just click on sign in with Google, and as soon as you sign in with your Google account, you're going to have your account connected. It is that simple. One last feature I want to show you, it is our AI assistant. Searching for emails, it is a pain. You need to find the keywords, you need to properly spell it, and it is not very easy sometimes. Wouldn't it be much easier to ask, when was the last time that Regina and I booked a date? And as soon as I ask that, AI can already provide me an answer. As you can see here, we have the emails of invitations for a movie date. You can ask follow-up questions, you can click on the email and you're going to be able to see the content of it. And it is just so much more intuitive to use plain English to just find whatever you're looking for. This was a brief look at OneEmail. We are constantly improving our tool and adding new features. So if you have any feature requests, if you need any help, please reach us out at help@one.email, and we are going to be glad to take your feedback and to discuss how you can see improvements in our tool. Thank you very much.